Hello there and welcome back to All Will Fall. So the demo has been out for quite some time already, and funny enough, I have actually recorded an episode before, but for some reason I just wasn't quite ready to release it. So I've decided to re-record it, and since it's been like a month, I think when it came out first, a few things have changed, so I think it's going to be quite interesting. Essentially what we're doing here is we have a post-apocalyptic city builder, and yeah, we're trying to build a city, survive, so let's give it a try. Bit of a story here as well, so let's have a look at this first. Whoa, rough landing, that's for sure. And here we go. So this is pretty cool and pretty interesting. The previous release did not have as many resources. Let me just pause it for a second. And yeah, it was kind of interesting. I think with now how many sort of resources we have all over this place, it definitely changes the gameplay a little bit. So what do we just, yeah, let's have a look. There's a tutorial here as well. We're just getting started. We've got some people coming out from the ship. It's kind of surprising how this ship is still in one piece, considering how rough the landing was. So, okay, so here's the difference. If you played the demo before, you didn't have the wood gathering huts, and so now you could kind of like individually scavenge these spots. So let's have a look. We need to allocate a few people over here. Here we go. They're gonna go in here, start working from the wood gathering hut, and as you guessed it, they're gonna go around and start gathering things as soon as we mark them for gathering. So yeah, we're gonna have to highlight all those different spots here. They'll run around and try and gather as much as they can. Okay, so how to gather resources. Oh, hold on a second. Here we go. Now we can mark resources for gathering. Yes, we have done this one. Basic controls, just moving around with the camera as well. And we're gonna start building our city here and hopefully start surviving as well. I think we can speed up a little bit right now because we can't really... I quite like the tutorial. It sort of doesn't give you everything in one go. It goes through like step by step. So we already have one. Let's build another one. Basic gathering hut. Here it is. Don't have a lot of space here right now. So actually, we could build you right about here as well. Or is this the door? Let us see. Oh. Typically when you double click on things you can relocate it, but it seems like maybe we cannot do the same thing with you. That's okay. Triple the speed, let's build it up. Allocate a few people over here as well, and there we go. So next, what do we have to do? Find a way to get water. People can't drink seawater, obviously. We will need to find some fresh water. Select stairs and let's build them to give them a bit of access downstairs over here. Okay, cool. So yep. That's kind of, I guess it's kind of nice actually that we don't have to sort of tell them to start gathering something, but at the same time it would be, I'm not really sure, it's kind of like the same in some ways as before, so I'm not sure why we would still like want to tell them, hey, yeah, come and, you know, start gathering this year. It maybe could be turned on by default, but then again, that's okay. It's still in early development, so no worries. Reaching new places, let's have a look. Okay, so we can build foundation to connect up with the locations over here. Right. So in the previous patch as well, something that was quite interesting is, well, I could have built it on this side. Yep. Okay, let me just delete this one, save some resources. So, yep, it was interesting that we, it was a little bit more difficult to get all the resources, so it's kind of lovely to have so many, or so much stuff all over this place here. Let's have a look. We need food. Okay, out of food. Here we go. Enough people. We could maybe even build another one, but it's fine. Let's give it actually high priority since we don't have any food left over. All will fall, so essentially things will collapse. There is structural integrity in this game. As we can see, everything will fall apart, so definitely have to build some supports and other things as well. Have to be kind of planning with how we do things around here. Increase gathering priority. Yes, we have just done that. Let's give you the highest of priorities. Here we go. Let's get some food. Different paths for different jobs. Basic ladder is a great tool to reach higher places, but it comes with a walk speed penalty, so of course they're gonna have to climb up. So that is understandable. Gonna build the foundation over here. Let me have a look. Wooden ladder. Oh, we had it the right way around the first time. Ooh, the camera is a little sensitive. That's okay. And lowest priority over here. Let's grab some some junk. What I've noticed since the patch, it seems like I think water was a bit more difficult to obtain before, but now it seems like the chunk is the more difficult one. I don't want to say it's difficult, but it's the more difficult of the basic resources. Okay, I think we need 20 of them. Okay, so for the story, let's give it a little bit high priority. Got some water, got some food, and what else can we build? We got wooden bath over here. Oh, what happened here? Yep, the camera is a little sensitive here. Okay, no worries. What else do we have? Wood gathering hut, basic gathering hut. I think that's all. They're gonna go to sleep very soon. Actually, highest priority. Here we go. We need 12 more, and as soon as they've done it, we'll be right back. Right, here we go. We haven't had a notification, but people are a little restless and they want homes where they can sleep in. So I'll build a couple over here. I don't know if they're really in the mood of building stuff right now, but here you go. Don't complain. There's houses for you guys. You guys are prioritized, right? Yep, you can collect stuff from here as well. Okay, there we go. We need houses to rest. People will want to rest somewhere. Simple wooden houses will do for now. Houses have entrances that must be connected to baths or solid surfaces. Okay, fair enough. We got 3 already. 4th one's going up, so I think everyone should be happy. Deconstruction. Deconstructing other buildings will give you back all of your resources with no penalty. Okay. So that is pretty forgiving. Got it. Both stays, doesn't matter which way. Yeah, I think we definitely want to clean this area up because it's going to be quite useful for us later on. Alright, and here we go. The second day. I believe it's the second day. It's not the third, is it? Yep, I think it's the second day. Everyone's awake now. They are gonna go and scavenge and things, and we're gonna try and build and expand a tiny bit. Okay, so we still need 12 chunk. We're almost there. One quick question that I actually have is I'd like to have quite a few more videos where we try out different games, and I was just curious to see what you guys think. What is the sort of optimal length for each of those exploring videos? I was thinking around maybe like 15 minutes isn't too long, get to sort of get a feel for it, see how things are. I think 30 minutes is more like the time if you're running a series. So that's actually, well, that's my thoughts at least. Keen to hear what you guys think, but yeah, feel free to let me know below. And cool, so I'm gonna give them a little bit of more access over here so they can maybe the lowest of priority house food and things. Food's a little low. Maybe we'll clean up the blanks from this side so we can access the food again. And then I'm pretty certain we're gonna have to get some water very soon, so we should also do a similar thing over here. Here we go. Let's clean this up and try and make our way to the water. Okay, now I did say that chunk is a little bit interesting, or at least it seemed to be interesting to get. So let me just allow them to climb up here, gather this stuff as well, and in case we need to go around, let's just well, we'll see. We'll see how it's gonna go. Then they're gonna climb over. Hopefully gonna have access to water soon as well. Might even have to go this way. Let's see what else. Build a small lab. Okay, cool. So this is the research lab. I'm gonna build this one here because that's a lovely spot for something else. Okay, so here we go. Now, research lab, as the name suggests, is the pretty straightforward. We're gonna have to start researching things. So, oh. Okay, 1 second. First research. Oh, let's hide everything. There we go. Right, since we can research new buildings, it would be great. Good idea to think about the most basic resource, water. Okay, all your suggestions are not very good, but we get some influence. Influence is a pretty lovely thing to have. So let's do this one here as well. Water. Okay, wood boiler. And the way this thing works is it's going to consume some blanks and turn them into water. Pretty interesting process. Burns wood to turn salt water into drinkable water. Okay, yeah, pretty straightforward. Right, why? Finished research. What are we lacking? Oh, must be the... Right, I see. Let's give you guys the highest of priorities. This one here as well, because we need some junk. Okay, cool. So The coolest thing about this game actually is that it has tides, which means the water will go up and down, and every time it lowers, we are gonna get access to a few more resources. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. If we could get an angle. No, I don't think we can get an angle anymore. I think before we were kind of able to angle the camera in a way where we could see what's down there, but I guess not anymore. Anyways, not a problem. Let's climb down from somewhere around here as well. Okay, then clean up, I think, the chunk over here. And then what I'd like to do is I'd like to build kind of like a bridge that goes all the way across. How many planks do we have? Okay, so we still have a bit of wood. You guys are complaining because we don't have highest priority for you. This one. And I hope you guys can reach. Okay, there we go. Highest priority. Off you guys go. What about this chunk over here? This one's pretty high priority as well. There we go. Okay, I think they're just gonna need a little bit of time. Gather up those resources, and then we're gonna try and maybe give them access to climb into those different zones as well. We don't really have a lot of people right now, so it takes a little bit of time to try and collect everything. Let me just have a look. A few more things over here, over there. Okay, let's give them a tiny bit of time, and we'll be back very shortly. Okay, there we go. We have another event. Look, people, apparently intact boat approaches your city as someone from your group says that these are good people. We'll have to build more houses for them. Let me see. So great, they'll have to share their supplies. We'll lose a bit of influence, but we get 2 sailors and engineers. Together we will survive. Seems to be the best one so far. Get a bit of loyalty as well. So let's see. Loyalty affects their overall happiness, and if they are happy, they get different kinds of perks. And yeah, leader actions. Let me see. Gain influence. They get carrying capacity. So having happiness and well, loyalty influence is a good thing. Yeah. Okay. So let's together we will survive. Okay. Let's do this one over here. So that should bring up the happiness just a tiny bit. And we do have the low tide for another few hours, it seems. The water is gonna rise. It's gonna go high tide at the 4 meters up, so everything's gonna be underwater very soon again. I think we are fine though. Yep, I think so. Okay, cool. So research is almost done as well. We can build our first building. We got a few storages here. Okay, yeah, I don't think we need them right now. We have a bit of storage here. All right, so there we go. Quite a few events have popped up. First one, let there be light. This place could use a bit more light because it's very dark. So fireplaces would give our people an area to gather and leisure at night. Okay, so let's do some leisure. Let's have a look over here. Build this for the boat, and we get those fireplaces. Lovely. I think it's gonna go. Let me see. We can do. Actually, let me see. Double click this one. Okay. Hold on a second. This one's kind of in the way as well. Let's get you out of the way. We are gonna have to make a bit more space over here. Right, let me place you right about there, because this one looks like a pretty good area for the boat. So for the boat, we're gonna have to build a dock first of all. Is it gonna be able to... Oh yeah, we can build you like this over here. Okay, there we go. And the dock allows us to construct boats. Now, the reason why we want boats is there's all sorts of stuff. Like this one over here, these ones. Let me just highlight you as well. Okay, maybe not so much right now, but the boat can access areas that we might not be able to reach, especially if it's like somewhere really far away. So there we go. Boat has already arrived. The dock is almost complete as well. A couple of sailors. They're gonna jump onto the boat and we're good. Okay, there we go. What else? So fireplace. Let me go back in here. No, not this one. This one instead, and we can do... I think that's gonna be okay. So there we go. Another mission completed. Boats and navigation. So it's just gonna tell us that they need to be clear of obstruction. So yeah. Cool. Unlocking new perks. So there we go. Increasing happiness will unlock new perks. Each social group has your own unique and powerful perks that will unlock new mechanics as you progress. Right, there we go. So try increasing their different needs, like housing, food, and later on leisure as well. but be aware there might not be enough resources for everyone. So essentially we have 3 kind of like factions, and yeah, when you sort of please one, someone else will be unhappy and so on. So our task is, I suppose, to keep happy medium, but I guess we'll see. Again, game is in an early access right now. Well, not even an early access, it's a demo. But I think I'm pretty sure that once it's out, I'm gonna try and play this one for quite some time. Okay, but I think now, as I said before, I think 15 minutes is enough, so gives us a bit of an idea. If you guys really like this game and you'd like me to continue in the demo, feel free to let us know. I mean, maybe we could try and push this a little bit more, but I definitely want to try a few other games as well. But yeah, here's our first storm arriving, and very quickly before I go, one thing I really like is how we have this water storages here. I would like to, if we wanted to gather some more water, we could build rain catchers. Actually, we might as well do it now, and then we can build them on top of water storages, and we're actually going to be able to gather some rainwater. Let's end it right now to keep it as short as we can, and we'll be hopefully back with this whenever it comes out. I don't remember when it releases, if they've even announced if it releases, but I guess we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully we can play it very soon in the future. But okay, so thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.